Welcome back everyone in another episode from Instant War. Today we'll talk about the attacks. So let's get straight to it. You can see then some bases burning next to mine. I relocate because I found what I was been looking for. It's not easy sometimes. This is why I'm making actually this episode. It's not just you sending your troops and attack like hooray and just go for it. No, you have to plan your attack. What is your options? Which player you might hit, which one you're supposed to avoid. When to send the scout. Because you can't send this scout just all across the map. It was going to take like 10-15 minutes or something to get to your target, and then you might know if it's worth to hit or not. In that time, that target might already be online or getting online, putting the shield on or asking alliance for help. So if you're attacking someone in a chief, you also might consider that the other players are there, and you need to think if you are attacking alone or with someone. Okay, so this poor bastard was actually alone here. I found him. I was looking for someone. Second base is nothing really. That just doesn't count. That was just like a training exercises of attacking. Again, you plan your attack, you search your prey, and think when you're actually trying to hit the players. Okay, so sometimes it's not that easy to find the proper target. Sometimes you just need to take the risks. Of course, remember about collecting everything, helping alliance, checking if any member of your team is online, so they might help you. Today we're playing without the sound, only because the main sound, the music, only because I just really want to focus on this. And of course I can't wait with my attacks, or you shouldn't wait also too long, because the enemy might show up online and might actually ask the teammates for help or relocate or putting that shield on. So keep everything in mind, and let's just go to my camps. Like I mentioned in the previous video about this is the same how you're attacking some of those, not at counters, but for the special event which coming very soon. Let me just have a quick look. Not just Liberation Day, and right here 8 days, almost 9. A little bit shame, but anyway, this event is very amazing, very cool, and lots of fun. You can just team up with your other players and trying to do some damage to those big machines with the army. They are not easy target. You need to make sure that you are ready for them. So that's why I am a little bit more in attacking mode today, and I'm looking for some resources, extra resources. So here is one of the players. Is nothing. I'm not doing this on purpose to harm anyone or anything. This is the war game, so, and I'm trying to get my base a little bit better. So, and I don't know if I will win. That's need to make it clear. Even if I have a higher level, this doesn't secure your victory here. But what you're doing is sending whatever you can, of course. If you are close enough, you're doing the fast scout, you're just checking and preparing your troops. If the player is more active, you're supposed to hide them in some areas and then moving them around. Something like, no, not withdraw, of course. Something like, let's say this one here. So we're moving the main forces, and it's going to take 13 seconds to get from this point to up to here. So make sure you're doing your researches. You're trying to do some extra gear for your commander, for your general, and doing absolutely everything else. After scouting the base, I've got actually few scouting today. That's the one. Got plenty of resources. There is some information about the units. It doesn't say around there is anything in the base itself, but it's actually the number here. You can see on the screen I'm showing it right now, between 10 to 50,000. So that might be nothing. Might be something. Of course, I should be able to win this one. So I can't wait any longer just in case. So what are we doing now? We're just pressing attack. we're sending the main force and everyone else to follow. Of course, the last one is the weakest. This is just in case. So I'm expecting some losses. Maybe gonna be better, maybe gonna be something. Well, we'll find out soon enough. So with attacking like this, the other group is waiting for the main army to finish the attack first, and they just, like you can see, one by one they doing their they deal with the attack. This is quite important about everything. You guys see now when my troops are on the way back to base, I won of course those attacks, but it takes almost 7 minutes for them to return, and I'm really close, pretty close. I'm just like right here. So I'm not too far away, to be honest. You can see on a little bit on the map. So this is part-time, part-time way. Another very important thing, VIP actually gonna help you with the speed march. So without a VIP, that march would be over 7 minutes easy. Closer to 8 even. So it depends on your VIP level. That might help you out. Let's see the results. I would be very happy then if I won all of the attacks. Victory round here. So the some of the details around. I didn't lose too much troops. We can actually watch the video. The most important, then I won and I get resources. Guys, remember that winning is not good if you're not gonna get any resources for it, or you're not gonna get any points for the event, kill event in this situation. Let's see what happened here. So yeah, you're gonna see that line above. The knight got far more advanced, big advance over the enemy. So that was very clear what happened here. But there are situations when the attacks are far more difficult. The enemy is supported by the teammates, like I mentioned, so they're sending some troops in there, so it's extra. And some of the, if you're attacking level 7 base, the guys might help from a higher level, 14, 15 or something, so they can send some troops there with like T4, T5 or some, even up to T6. Which is very, very dangerous for our troops, because it's very easy to get all killed. Okay, so that's really, the losses was minimal. Of course, higher level of your troops, if you get them killed, then that power drop of your total force is again higher. But I think that's just logical. I'm quite happy with all this. I wish that I could have more troops, and that's why we're going to do something very naughty, I think. Let's just check. So the another event is the construction. So the very good thing in this game is when you have your construction ready, an event is on, so you're just clicking to confirm that it's finished, and those points account for the event. So that's really cool, especially in this game. You have to wait quite long to some buildings to finish. And next, what we get is we want you. That's recruiting your troops. That's we need to wait 22 hours for this one. Very, very cool thing here. If you have spare troops, except training, normal for the event, you can use some troops from your items for the army. You can win those by doing events, by doing the I won that, I think, yesterday in the campaign. Yes, that was the last video from this game. So here is 500 troops. I can open this, and this is gonna count to the event. So that's very nice. Now, waiting for those troops, of course, I need still 3 minutes. So here is why I keep talking, and I want to show you everything. So you need to think and really plan your attack. This is not like in the March of Empires. I'm gonna use this game as an example again. Then you're gonna just show up from one base next to another base, and again, unless you're gonna spend really big amount of gold unless you prepared yourself with loads of teleports. That is quite important. Teleports are far more rare in this game, so you need to really think and plan your attacks proper way. Whatever we can do, we have some of the troops during the attack are also wounded, not only killed. Wounded, you can see it's only few of them, but it's always something. Make sure you're gonna heal them. You never know what kind of situation you're getting yourself in. If more players active, you're attacking one player, but someone might watching you what you are doing, and might coming around here to hit you. So it's worth to think about and see the area, scout the area properly. We have still over 2 minutes, and then you have to consider to send those troops back again to collect the prize. Yeah, to put the prizes. The prize is that resources, if the enemy have any. I scout like 50 bases, and they all nothing, empty. This is what I said in the previous videos. Try to keep your base hidden and with less resources or something, so will be not worth to others to go for so long to sending those marchers and to attacking your base. I think that's one of the key to victory here. Okay, still time. We might just speed up this video to the moment when I'm back in here, and then we're gonna continue the attack. So let me just see what I can do to speed this up, just to on the purpose of this video and to make sure that I got done everything right. Let's try to relocate closer to the target. And this is how this looks like, the teleport. You can't just enter any place. There's special places on the green zone which are specially marked where you can go. So let's try to move around here. Another teleport wasted, but yeah, I've done it only because of this video. So we're going again, we're trying to not attack right away. We're getting closer to not scare our enemy. We're sending those troops to camp just to making sure we are close enough. And there's still 1 minute, almost 1 minute to get there. So whatever resources, extra resources you have, if you have a chance, try to think and do the research about the speed march and try to use some of the gold for your VIP. I know it's gonna take quite long time, but it's definitely worth to get this on a higher level, and it's gonna pay you off, you know, sooner or later. We can actually turn on this music now. I don't know, it's nothing special, but at least some noise, extra noise. Okay, and now we are already here, so we proceed with our attack. I don't really care about the formations anymore that much, because now it's just finishing the defenses in that base, and if any troops left, then also they will get killed. I still, you can see then minus 14 force. Here is nothing. Let's see the third one, nothing again. So that means completely destroyed. You can see actually how the that base is burning. So that means it's just crushed, really. Let's see, from the last one, there's still some resources in it. That's very nice. There's the only 5. That's pretty good. I'm very happy with today, because for the last week I didn't do almost any fighting except attacking encounters, which I'm gonna do in a minute as well. And just keep it up, keep trying to find you the proper place where you're supposed to teleport, which one you're supposed to attack or not. You can try to just go like this, not wasting your time if you're just not bothered. I still think there is some resources left. Again, you spend the resources properly on the right research. Just try to not just do anything. Okay, there is some messages. You need to always think about if anyone is watching you and trying to take advantage of your attack, because it might happen. Many times it happened that, well, you are so happy to get those resources, you are so happy to finally win some, kick some asses, you know, playing a game, enjoy the time, and then you're just looking at someone is doing exactly the same thing to you. And this game is far more safe than March of Empires, that's for sure. But I want to invite you all actually for another games what I'm planning to do. I'm planning to do Warcraft 2 on my channel. I'm going back with the classics. Warcraft 2 is one of the best classics from the strategy games. It's back to life, as we can play it on our new computers. So this is really fantastic. Let's see what's going on. Okay, so zero losses, but you see I'm still getting those resources. So this is like Aladdin's cave for me. Very happy that I finally get it. Yeah, Warcraft 2 is one of the classics. Another one is, I will tell you in a second, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. I think about doing the campaign on a veteran difficulty. I'm doing the Star Wars Battlefront 2. I'm not planning to do any more videos from March of Empires, to be honest. I was quite tired of this game already, and I just don't want to play so many games in the same time. I think I played like around 10 games now, so I think it's well enough. I was thinking to make a few more videos from Battlefield 5 about doing the cooperative missions, but they are very, very difficult. If you like the shooters, they are difficult to doing on your own, because in the end of the missions you need to get to the place extraction point. You have to wait and defend yourself, and the enemy is extremely overwhelming, difficult. They are having tanks, infantry and everyone else, and you have really nothing. Only some machine gun bazooka or something, a few grenades, and that's it. And they have really a lot of infantry and those tanks, so this is sometimes very difficult. And this is when you're trying to escape, when you actually done all the mission, and it's take time until you're gonna get there anyway. Do I have resources on all attacks? That's why I'm just waiting. Yes, I'm still getting. And that's very, very cool. You really need a big amount, and you guys see then those attacks when you're doing carefully far more better than you just rushing and doing some mistakes on the way. I will show you another reason. If you didn't watch the previous videos from this game, I will show you another reason for it. Let me just send those marches. I really wish to improve the speed of those marches for me. I'm collecting gold now, and then as soon as I will have a proper amount, then I just gonna do some changes to my base. For now it's just like this. You guys see, then I don't really have too big force. I didn't play too much this game. So why I'm not a hypocrite. Then I said it's better to get closer and then going back. Now it's not too many resources left what I can take from that player. And I also can give him a chance to put that shield on. I don't really care that much anymore. In this moment, when it's completely destroyed, you know, there is still some. Well, So it's very important, because if you want to improve your HQ, you guys see the numbers of resources what you need, what I need for next level. This is really big. So if you manage somehow to get some good numbers of resources, so you have to decide it after this time if you're gonna use them for research, or you want to use them for construction, or you're planning to upgrade your HQ. This is very crucial, because you have to remember that you're taking attention from other players on you as well, and they're gonna scout you. They will just try to do the same thing what I done to this poor bastard around here. Okay, let's see. Always checking the last one. You guys see the last one is checking if it's 0 resources from the small amount of troops. That means that was the last what I could take. But this is not finished. So now, for example, we can hit encounters in this area to not waste your teleport. Try to think about it. And when I'm going back to what I said previously about those, what you're choosing to do, research or construction, because now, if you're holding those resources and you want to go offline, it's better to use the shields. Helping your teammates, of course, but as an extra surprise, I'm gonna get around here with my troops, even if I'm gonna lose far more than before. I still want to try to do, because I've done my scouting, my research properly, and this is how I play. And I also knew that if I'm gonna place this, I'm gonna teleport here, then I'm not gonna waste that much, even on a purpose video. But it's also I'm gonna actually something to do around here. Can scout those other 2 bases. I think I've done it already. After burning that guy, this one is far more better prey around here where I'm right now. So we proceed with the attack. This I'm expecting far more bigger losses than before, but let's do it. This video actually showing you guys there's still some players around here. It's worth to actually doing it. It's worth to enjoy the game, and you can get those resources. If I would combine, for example, whatever I'm gonna get from those 3 attacks, and then much bigger losses. Anyway, if I'm gonna combine this with the event, shame it's not start, for example, today or tomorrow, because in that case I definitely will be able to get some close amount what I need for my next HQ. If your team is active. If not, then there's a different story. How this went. First sending the troops back, and then gonna try to check that after battle review. Now we don't care about the formation anymore. Let's just see the first one, the biggest losses around here. So I lost over 5,000 troops, 55 of them were wounded, but the rest of them survived. Let's not forget an except the troops what the every player got in the base. There is also a little bit of defenses. Defenses are far more different in this game, depends on your level of your HQ and some of your research, how strong they are, and things like that. How many troops I can? 78. Okay, that's good. It's very nice that some of them is still going to hospital after battle. But it's not like everyone and everything gonna just die around here. You can proceed with your attacks very fast. It's very, very cool options around this game. I wish can be more active. I think there is a new server open for it. That's at least I heard the rumors. So if you guys want to check this out and enjoy a little bit of Instant War, then yeah, more than welcome. Well, I keep sending my army to attack, and that's it for what I prepared for you in this video. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, then you can leave me some likes. This is always very much appreciated. For those if you have any kind of interest in the Instat War, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below, or any other game what I got on my channel, no problem whatsoever, or maybe even about the games what I don't have there. If you have any questions, if you want to play something special, or you would like to see some of the new different games on my channel, then let me know. Also, I'm inviting you like before about a few classic titles what I'm adding to my channel, but also I was thinking to do some of new titles, which definitely gonna be Doom External, but I just have to wait until it's gonna show up. I'm not sure if it's gonna be Mortal Kombat on it. This I need to really consider because there is a lot of music on that game, and it's just bombarding with the copyright, so I just really don't want to do them a favor. Another title that I'm quite interested in is another things like this is a strategy game, is Game of Thrones. Very popular. I don't have to introduce that title to anyone because everyone knows the books or the serial in TV. So just keep visiting my channel, keep it posted, and I will of course informing on my videos what's going on and what I'm planning to do. Thank you very much for watching, thanks for your support, and hopefully to see you next time.